on the field. And in certain situations, also be Peach when he has a Stitch Face or whatnot as well.
Yeah, these matchups make the turn of the tides feel so much more pronounced when it comes up, right? Because it's not like you got one grab into a million up airs or a Shine Gimp to turn everything around.
Right.
You feel the outplay in the process of it happening. So we're going to see, of course, Duck and Bladewise, two very strong players, always in that upper echelon of the global rankings.
Yeah.
And it's looking like a slight lead here for Bladewise. I'd say the character favored to win it. So
yeah, I think so. I think Peach has a little bit of advantage over Samus.
That said, Duck very much able to take this W here. I don't know how active Keizu is now. I think I've seen him around at a couple things.
Right, right. He did move, so they don't get to play quite as often as they used to, but he's still very, very aware of how the Peach matchup works, just because he's had so many years of having Keizu in his region.
Right, it's not going to go away overnight or in a couple months.
Right.
So, very close game here, only 30% between them. We're going to see Bladewise float as long as he can, just to make that landing a little bit harder to trap. Wait for Duck to maybe jump at him, and then he fast falls to the ground.
Man, that timing of that shield was almost gonna reflect that that projectile back. Kind of scary.
We see almost a minute and a half into the game, yet to drop a stock, but dash attack from Samus is going to close it out. A rarely seen kill option, but one that's very viable on floaties nonetheless for that higher percent.
Yeah. Ooh, air dodges away from the turnip. I like that. Okay, Duck.
Gotta be creative, man. You have that option available to you. So few characters can do that. And then, even still, not a lot of characters can use the air dodge to recover too well, because the fast fallers, even if they do go above the edge, they'll sink right past it from a certain height.
Right. Yeah, a lot of these are going to be like corner situations and how much you can make the most out of them, because they both have like really strong hits, especially Peach with the forward air. And getting those reads on recovery are going to be so big for this particular set.
These edge cancels from Duck, making that up be a little less risky. Of course, you're still a sitting Duck, no pun intended, all the way up in the air if you miss it, but trapping on the way down becomes more difficult. And we see Bladewise suffering from this keep away game. Duck not in a rush at all here. He's just chilling.
Yeah, he's down to play it out a little bit, trying to keep the distance a little bit further away so he can throw out those missiles pretty safely. And all Bladewise can do is either trade with them with neutral air or just respect them and try to dodge them.
I like how Bladewise caught the bomb jump, but Duck still able to respond with an invincible nair from the edge.
Right.
And now he's worked Bladewise back into the corner yet again. Peach, not a character who can escape from there very reliably.
Oh, yeah, can't really get a confirm off that up tilt, because he went completely vertical.
Yeah, and Peach, of course, her floating nature, it's going to put her way too far to get anything meaningful off it. Oh, no edge cancel there from Duck, and Bladewise ends up trapping the landing. Knew that Duck wanted to get back on the ground.
Yeah, but 132% is so much in a matchup like this.
Old grandma kick to knock him back off. Got to be extra careful with your sweet spots.
Oh, just crouch cancels it, does the forward smash.
To be expected from these characters, of course.
Yeah, they love crouch canceling. Crouch cancel masters.
It's their weight, man, especially Samus, of course.
Yeah. Nice grab. Doesn't really get too much off of it.
Yeah, I don't know if he wanted jump fair and just missed the jump, or if he was banging on the F tilt to just be a nice and simple pickup there.
Yeah, like the forward air, sometimes if you edge cancel it like he tried to do on that right side platform, you could get a follow-up off of it, but it's definitely difficult.
Going again for these tilts at the edge. Peach so slow to rise with her double jump, really limits the ways that she can get off.
For sure.
And now 2 stocks up for Duck. Again, nothing's impossible, especially in Super Smash Bros. Melee.
Anything is possible. With RNG on your side, if you get a couple stitches.
Maybe a bomb for good measure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. He is only 3 bombs away from taking the game here.
Yeah, dude.
So I think Bladewise is still in it.
Roll the dice, baby. Roll the dice. But you know how we were talking about how it's difficult to mount a comeback with characters like this? I also feel on the flip side of it, because the matchup and there's not as many combos in this particular types of matchups. If you're getting 3 stock, you are losing neutral so many more times.
Right.
That it's kind of almost more pronounced than it would be like if you got 3 stocked in a Fox did or 4 stocked in like a Falcon Fox match, because those could just be like 4 combos, right?
Yep.
This is like, he is beating him.
Yeah, you got red or outplayed in neutral maybe 12 times to get down to your last stock.
Right. And we'll see what he can do with this FD counter pick, which is kind of interesting as well.
Yeah, very interesting. I'd expect maybe Duck to have picked this, but...
The power shield into the grab off the turnip? Duck!
wow,
Oh.
83 with the tipper bear.
Oh,
Good lord.
yeah, jeez. I will say it feels like Duck was using the platforms a lot better. He was slipping and sliding off, and Peach can't really do that the same way Samus does. So I
Yes.
totally see why he was going FD.
Just removing a couple options from Duck, but even still, this wide open field with a character who has as many projectiles as Samus, I don't know if I like the choice.
Yeah. Just goes back to platform. And there's less things for him to edge cancel off of as well. Like he has to go back to ledge in those situations. Whereas, as we were talking about earlier, the up Bs can be canceled on all those platforms. And a charge shot right to the face, and he gets the KO. These crucial percent KOs are so big.
Just barely enough, too, for Duck. Oh, I like that last second nair on landing, but Peach not knocked far away enough for a combo. We're going to see Duck just bomb jumping. Oh, goes forward at the last second to slip underneath Bladewise. I love that.
Yeah.
He's just dancing on him. There we go, right into the forward throw.
Yeah, forward air on shield, such a good option because you have so much time to do something afterwards, and you just kind of have to respect it on the receiving end. Okay.
Also, even though Samus' dash attack is not a great choice against a grounded Peach because of crouch canceling, we saw how effective it was as an anti-air right there. That's going to send you exactly where it's going to send you if you're not on the ground.
Right, and it covers so much distance too, so sometimes you'll get on the other side of shield and whatnot, so it's hard to punish.
Oh, just reaching a little bit too much for these combos that aren't quite there. It's the floaty versus floaty struggle.
Yeah. Man, Duck just is playing so well. I thought this was going to be a bit closer than what I'm seeing in these first couple games. Kind of crazy.
Love that box dash nair for all my Marvel and Guilty Gear fans out there.
Right. And he gets the full charge while Peach is taking her time approaching. Oh my god. Smash the eyes out of the down air. No combo for Bladewise.
It's just looking like Bladewise can't find his way in.
Yeah.
Anytime he touches the shield of Duck, he's just going to get up-beat.
Yeah.
If he takes too long, that's a charge shot.
And all these spaced smash attacks from Duck right outside the range of forward air. And he uses tools like down smash and forward smash to really great precision.
Samus has those huge limbs. Wow, the grapple beam actually saving Duck there.
I actually really like the way that he's been using the charge shots because it kind of recoils you back a little bit, so it changes up where you're going to recover, and it's the perfect distance to get the grapple right after, too. It's kind of crazy. And plus, you're just scared of the charge shots. You just give him respect and give him a lot of space.
Duck going for so many setups with A moves after the missiles, just setting Bladewise up to get grabbed eventually, and that could lend itself to either a setup into down throw nair for a meaningful edge guard or just more damage. Either way, he's fine with it.
Yeah.
How well does down throw charge shot work on Peach?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think he's been opting to do neutral air or dash attack against the DI away, but I figured there may be some percents where the charge shot might work out.
Yeah, if there's any overlap between when it works and when it kills, that could be really dangerous for Bladewise here.
For sure.
It's looking like Duck is having no trouble sealing out game 2 here.
I think a lot of the gameplay with Samus is keeping the charge shot so that they're expecting it, and then you're throwing out moves like neutral air and whatnot that still send them away. But they're just the game just changes so much when you have that charge shot on deck. Duck is playing so well.
He really is.
Like
today.
a 3-stock into a 2-stock in these floaty matchups. Like we're saying, dude, that means he is winning so much more neutral exchanges than Bladewise is.
Trying to get this bread.
Yeah.
In typical Duck fashion.
Yes. Yes.
All right, so game 3, we got a nice lead for my man Duck from Michigan. 2 northern parts of the U.S. players, of course, Washington and Michigan, going up against each other. It's a long way home for one of them, for sure. But it might be his time to exit this bracket if he can't close out at least one game here on Duck. Yoshi's story, not too bad of a choice. It's going to prevent Samus from living that long. Of course, she does have the edge in terms of survival against Peach.
Yeah, I think just Bladewise's playstyle, he does really well on Yoshi's in general.
Yeah, like you said, he's scrappy.
Yeah, he just kind of gets in there. And with the space, it felt like Duck was kind of really commanding the neutral exchanges. So that might change with a smaller stage like Yoshi's.
Yeah,
nice.
Now he's going to be not as much on the hunt, and Bladewise will be right up in his face. So
yeah.
See how he's able to capitalize on this terrain even further.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh, great tech off of that forward air. Not going to get anything off of it. Jabbing a crouching Samus at low percents. Not going to be the greatest.
Vish, you literally took the exact sentence I was about to say straight from me, and yeah, I couldn't agree more, man. Oh, nair to dash attack to F tilt angled up, dude. This is some clean stuff from Duck.
For sure.
I love how he adjusts his combos to fight the less comboable floaties.
Yeah, I like the choice with just one jab as opposed to going to double jab and then going right into grab afterwards. A great mix-up. Okay, grapple.
Down throw, what's he got off it? Trying to read the jump away, but just not enough drift there from Peach.
Yeah.
I also think that the close quarters here exacerbate a weakness of Samus, and that's that all her projectiles, or namely missiles, get clanked out so easily by aerials.
Right.
Now there's so much less space between Bladewise and those missiles that he could just go right in, rush them down, clank everything out, and keep the hits coming.
Yeah, both those stocks from Bladewise have been a read on the forward air on recovery, and that nets so much on a stage like Yoshi's. Like, he got KO'd at pretty good percents.
Landing up air into Nair. I like the little two-piece here from Bladewise.
Down air, just keeping him a little bit safe while he's trying to get down.
He's making Doug reach for the skies here.
Yeah.
It's not paying off. Samus not the most equipped character to rush you down either.
Yeah. Oh, right outside the get-up attack range. Duck.
This man's spacing has been on the absolute next level today.
Yeah, that's a huge part of this particular matchup because they're so close to each other and they both have like really big hitboxes that they can threaten. But just staying outside like the forward air range, just staying outside the down smash range, nets so much because then you can throw out your big moves. Okay, nice shield there. Good reactions from Bladewise.
The sheer amount of block stun on that was ridiculous. And you saw Bladewise wasn't even sure. He shielded again after dropping it.
Right. Okay.
Oh, that in-shield standoff right there. Samus, of course, can't pick the easy bake option of going for the grab and that quick draw. So you're going to see Duck go for up B. A little bit of a panic option, but still a little bit of a lead to maintain as well.
Just fall throughs with that up B. No punish from Bladewise. Not. Oh.
That was Shy Guys.
Yeah.
It was. Making the forward air.
Oh, no. That's an unfortunate end to the set. Duck laughing. They're both laughing it off.
Yeah, they're cool with it. Either way, you know, they know there's going to be another tournament eventually.
Yeah.
So no reason to get